So we're gonna walk back to the truck. I like being up on this earth berm. I can see the dogs really well for a pretty good cast. And back she comes. I'll just stand here for a minute. She's checking it out very carefully. I love this dog. The problem is I got 12 dogs that I love currently. So they're saying, Dad, long before the fall hunting season, if you could get us into a house where there's 1 or 2 dogs and we get to go hunting all the time. So I made a deal with Zetta that she gets to go to a really good family and go hunting all fall. Come on, Zetta. Zetta, come on. Potty time. So I didn't get the camera started fast enough, but she stood over here where I'm standing right now and looked back at me as I walked up and then said, okay, I'm released. I'm going to go down here and check out for birds down, and she's facing into the wind right there. I'm going to go down to this sinkhole and check it out for birds. So if we had planted 3 or 4 quail in there along the edges all the way around, we'd have a really good spot to do a little training. So if I want her to come back, all I have to do is hit the tone button on the Garmin Tritronics e-collar, which I consider mandatory for bird dogs. So you can train them to respond to commands that only they can hear, and they're not noisy like the tone or the vibration. Because if you're hunting pheasants up in the Dakotas, you can't be yapping. You can't be talking. What do you got there? What do you got there? You can't be yapping at the dog, talking to it, yelling at it, blowing a whistle. The roosters just hightail it out of that county. Zetta knows how that game is played. She just heard a dog bark over the horizon to the right. Good girl. What a fun place it is over here. Right now it's in beans, a couple 100 acres. Last year it was corn. And so come September, when they harvest the beans, we've got all these little sinkholes and old fence lines where we can come over here and plant quail, bring the dogs over, have our own little private shooting grounds. It's good to be in good graces with the owner of this land. Yep, you can see that orange on her rear end, orange on her face, liver on her body, white all over. Look at that orange face. What a beautiful girl. And again, she's not a runaway. She's very responsive. But when you're bird hunting, she's all seriousness. Okay, we're down at the retention pond here at the golf course. And we like it down here. It's back away from the country club. There's weeds to look at and play in. When quail are available, we can plant a couple of quail in there and watch her point them. And some of the dogs actually like to go over and jump in the pond. Zetta likes to hunt. Notice how her range is. She works right in close with me. But if we were hunting the national grasslands up in the Dakotas, she'd be ranging out, because those birds will hold out there. We let the dogs out 80 yards, 100 yards, because you can see them. The grass is only shin high. And we're going to be up there in October. And everybody's invited to join us. She's gonna get a little drink of water. Zetta! Zetta, come here. Come here, Zetta, Zetta, Zetta. What a good girl. I thought I was so creative when I came up with her name. Her full name is Beebles Pointzetta. Pointzetta? The flower? Yeah. Pointzetta. Zetta's pointing. Just looking at my notes, Zetta's mother and father, her mother is our Trina, who is a tricolor obviously, and her father is our fabulous liver roan stud dog T-Rex. So she comes from royal lineage and she loves to hunt. Well, good morning. What is it, May 27, 28, 2020? This is our girl Zetta, female Brittany, tricolor, liver and white with orange highlights. She was born 2 years ago in June 2018, so she's about 2 weeks away from being 2 years old. She's completely trained and polished. She is a darling, and she is a hunter and a family dog. So we're just going to film her running around and being responsive to the tone button, calling her name Zetta. Yeah, that's a girl. Okay, well, the sun's kind of bright, but we still need to get this video shot. So we're going to take a walk over to the retention pond here at the golf course and see how fun it is to go out for a walk with Zetta.